Abbotsford MP bill to remove mental health provision fails. The Parliament votes down Bill C-314, which I've never heard of before, asks for more input from the Committee on Medical Assistance in Dying. Abbotsford MP Ed Fast speaks during a Canadian walk for veterans at a Mill Lake Park in Abbotsford in September 23. His private member's bill to remove mental health as the sole reason for MAID eligibility was defeated. So that means, yeah, you know, oh, I've already known that they've been euthanizing people like left and they were euthanizing people down here before they even got the flu and told them they're going to really suffer. A bill has been defeated in the House of Commons that would have kept some people suffering from mental illness from obtaining medical assistance in dying. I'm just gonna go. Canadians don't understand. People are being euthanized for mental illness when in fact it's not even legal. There are more and more reports coming out, which I catch, of people being offered medical assistance dying when suffering from various mental illnesses. Believe me, I have a lot of post-traumatic stress down here that I will never be cured from. Abuses of the Canadian MAID laws are happening right now across our country. And that is being offered to people who should not and could not qualify. That would include Donna Duncan from Mission, who was given MAID to end her life 2 years ago. So that would have been 2021 at Abbotsford Regional Hospital. She had mental health challenges that weren't being supportive. And she was not alone. So they slaughtered her like an old dog. He said there are veterans who are suffering from PTSD who are being asked if they would consider MAID, as well as people living with drug addictions. All these people make me qualify for euthanization. This whole freaking neighborhood, this toilet I live in. There are Canadians living in extreme poverty inquiring about it at food banks as a way to escape their problems. Fast said his bill was created with a very narrow scope as not to change the current MAID availability in any way. Instead, he hopes to see an amendment to the criminal code for all these murderers to provide a mental disorder. It's not a grievous and medical, but I can't say that word, medical condition for a person to receive assistance dying. Why are we giving people for wars when they won't even do that? They won't do that to their Ukrainians. They won't do that to their Jewish people. They won't even do it to their Russian people. But they'll do it to us and we'll pay for their wars. Canadians with serious mental, like I'm very depressed reading this. I just want to cry. Mental health challenges are not getting the support they need or deserve. Fast said, there is a more recent story of a 37-year-old woman who went to General Hospital and was offered MAID instead of a bed and support. It's not even legal right now. Fast said. Don't worry, Fast, I'm going to get a hold of you. Thank you for working on this. The federal government is planning to change MAID eligibility to include people whose sole medical condition is mental illness of March 27, but they've been doing it. I'm just going to read through this because it's getting a lot. See if my eye catches anything. There were 12,689 written requests for MAID in 2021. 31% more than the net requests written in 2020. MAID counted for 3.3% of all deaths in Canada. It's called keeping you safe. The report has found that nearly 4 in 5 written requests resulted in medical assistance in dying. FAST and others aren't sure that people who are suffering from severe mental illness should be considered capable of making a decision to use MAID as a life-ending measure. There are many in Canada's medical community who agree. It found that MAID is lacking safeguards, data collection, and the oversight necessary to protect Canadians against premature death. Plus, they advertise, beautiful advertisement, like you're going to go to heaven. You're going to wake up in heaven, and everything's going to be so much better. And that's a lie. How do I know? Because it was dead for 3.5 minutes. Thank you, St. Tanit Paul's Hospital. It wasn't dead even for a second. Went poof into another reality when, yeah, it was just absolutely, I don't even want to think about it. It was a bad one. So. That is, like I tell you guys, every morning I wake up, I know I qualify for euthanization, usually before 9 o'clock because I'm up at 6. But yeah, very, very depressing in Canada.